Good morning. I'm back from Austin, Texas, from the first ever Facebook Messenger Marketing Conference hosted by ManyChat, and keynote speakers were the head of Facebook Messenger Marketing, Ryan Dice, and a few others, one other from Facebook and a few other professionals in the industry, and about 1,000 people worldwide came, and something really hit me there that hadn't hit me before that I want to talk to you about this morning. So I'm reading this book that was recommended by Stephanie Blake, Expert Secrets. It's by a gentleman named Russell Brunson. I read his first book. I've followed Russell for a few years. I've used his software, ClickFunnels, for a while. The guy knows his stuff, but I hadn't bought this book yet. I don't know why. Just hadn't. Sorry, my voice is hurting from last week, talking a lot and teaching, and then also the flight that just kills me. So last week, I really saw a lot come together from what I've been working on, and a lot of it, honestly, by complete accident. And this quote that I'm reading in the book, I've only made it to, I haven't even made a page number yet. Oh, I'm in the very introduction, the very front. But it's a quote I've heard before numerous times. A friend of mine, Chris Patterson, has said it numerous times. And it's never resonated with me until this morning. It's a quote by Zig Ziglar, who's an amazing author and sales coach. And the quote is, "You will get all you want in life if you help others get what they want." Up until this point in my career, I've had numerous businesses, and a lot of the businesses have been about supplying a product. We had the boat and RV dealership. We supplied a product. And I never really looked all the time at what we actually supplied. We didn't supply a boat. We supplied time with family. And that was what a lot of our marketing focused on, but I don't think I ever got it, honestly. And then even in recent years with my marketing firm, I'm 11 years in the marketing business, and it hasn't hit me till recently the ability I have to impact people. I don't consider myself an influencer, and I know some of my friends who follow me tell me I'm crazy, that I'm more of an influencer than others, but maybe one day I'll consider myself that. But I have gotten more into teaching, and it all came about because about a year and a half ago, a friend and a coach of mine, Billy Jean, gave me the opportunity to coach people in his program. And at that point, I had done a little consulting for professionals like in the marketing space, but I had never really coached people. And a lot of my business owners that had hired me in the past, they were buying me to do stuff for them, not coach them. And so it wasn't until I started coaching people for Billy that I really found that, and I really enjoyed it. So earlier this year when I published my book, and the book came, the online version came out in March with regards to the training, which had to be built before it was printed. And next thing I know, I've got 50 plus agencies and consultants in my program. And I'm like, oh, okay. That was something I didn't expect. And so along with working with restaurants on our program and the book and coaching some restaurant owners, I started coaching these agencies. And it hasn't hit me until this quote. Because this past week, from Wednesday morning until yesterday morning at 11 a.m., I was in Austin with a lot of individuals. I hung out pretty closely with, 30 to 40 people throughout the entire time. And Wednesday we held a mastermind, which Stephanie, who recommended a book, that's where she recommended it. And talk about taking action fast. That's one thing Billy Jean has taught me, to do things ASAP. Stephanie mentioned this in her hour speech during my mastermind. While she mentioned it, I went on Amazon, which you gotta love, ordered it, came home, it's here, I'm reading it. So during the mastermind Wednesday, we had, I think, 24 people, if I remember counting right, come to the mastermind from 10 a.m. to 2. Then from 2 to 4, we went to dinner. And then 4 to 6, we went somewhere else. And I got to spend a lot of time with people. And it was at that time I looked and I saw people writing, taking notes, taking note of a situation, of asking questions that, man, I knew the exact answer to. And I've taught before, and obviously I had my meetup back in July this year where 34 agencies came to. And I saw it there, but it didn't hit me till this quote. And even this past weekend, we went Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day we were either in a session or we went afterwards somewhere. We spent, for the most part, 7, 8 p.m. till midnight, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, somewhere talking. And, of course, I found myself talking a lot because a lot of the people, not because I like to talk a lot, because I do, but a lot of the people that were there were newer in their journey. Nick's a police officer from New Jersey looking to start a business. Raymond, who's watching this live on Facebook, is a aspiring entrepreneur with a couple businesses launching. Thanks for joining up, Raymond. Love to meet you. And I found myself talking to them and just spilling the beans. One of the gentlemen had asked me about finding clients, and Nick asked me this is what really got me sparked this conversation. He asked me on Sunday night, we were at a restaurant called Champions in downtown Austin watching the football game. I think it was Detroit Lions and somebody else, Patriots. And he asked, he's a brand new agency, he's got a full-time job, he's wanting to start something for down the road. What would be the first thing you do? And I pulled out my RGA planner, my agency weekly planner. I didn't have it. Jeremy Littlejohn had a copy. I asked him to give it to me. He gave it to me. I pulled it out. And I started walking through the elements. And I started reflecting on how I have used those elements my entire career. And how I used the mailing stuff to customers, phone calls, stop-ins from 1999 to now. And I could see the impact it was having on them. And that's why this really hit me. Again, the quote, "You will get all you want in life if you help others get what they want." I've been where the majority of the people who follow me are. They're newer. They have an agency doing $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. That's where most of the people I know are at. They want to get that higher. They want to get a better income so that they have a better life for their family. Their spouse maybe can stay home from work and take care of the kids, or maybe their spouse can work for them or work with them. And so when I read that this morning, my goal was I told myself I was going to sit here and read for about an hour before I got on to do my to-do list and then go to a meeting. And my goal wasn't to pull my damn phone out, and of course it came out because I saw this, and it gives me goosebumps. It almost puts a tear in my eye because I realize guys like Raymond and guys like Nick from that night talking, that I can have an impact on their life and help them get what they want. And so it's kind of wild to have that clarity come through, and a lot of the businesses I deal with on the restaurant side don't necessarily want me to coach them. They want my expertise, which is fine. I love it. I enjoy that. We've got an amazing product we can help them with. But the agencies not only need products and systems, but they need coaching. And honestly, a lot of business owners need coaching in the restaurant business, but that's not something I've ever really journeyed down. Maybe I should. But it's just an impactful statement. You'll get what you want in life if you help others get what they want. So just got me thinking just about the impact this past week. And I go again next week. I leave next week. I'm off into California for another mastermind, meeting up with a bunch of people out there, and then going to Billy's event. So it's pretty cool to think when I read this and realize that I can help, the people that I met with last week, literally, of the probably, I'd say 100 people that I had deep, meaningful conversations with, there was probably only 5 that weren't people that on a daily basis, if I had an opportunity to influence, I couldn't affect in a major way. And even those 5, I'm sure I could affect. They just don't need it where they're at in their point. This is the point of life. They're already pretty high up the ladder. They've got a pretty good plan. And a lot of times you need to focus on your plan versus get something else. But, it's pretty cool. I'm sitting here thinking about this, and after this video, turn the phone off and get back to reading it. And then just really in my mind think how I can serve others, how I can help others get from where they're at to get to the next step. Even if that means piece of advice that I've had in the past on finding clients, on helping clients get better results. That's why I've named most of my groups and my marketing ROI experts. I want the agencies who follow me, who are involved with my teaching, to become return on investment experts, because there's too many half-ass marketing salespeople that are selling something to sell something. And this quote goes the same way. If you're selling a company something, like me, I'm selling restaurants a restaurant marketing system. I'm helping them get better results for their marketing. And if I'm able to help them get better results for their marketing, I'm able to get them a return on investment. So that's why I always preach that. So Stephanie, you're just tuning in. I see you live. I'm reading the book that I ordered when you were in my mastermind talking, that came in while we were gone. And the quote that hit me, and maybe rewind and watch this, is, or not rewind, I guess maybe when it's posted it'll let you rewind. You will get all in life, all you want in life, if you help others get what they want. So that's the quote. Hit me hard last week with the teachings and the conversations I had with a lot of people at the Facebook Messenger mini chat conference, and looking forward to taking this and figuring out a way to take it to the next level with regards to helping others. See you later.